Hi, it's Curt Orloff, and I want to discuss more about the oil industry. What is the price of oil? Who sets it? Well, in the United States, we have West Texas Intermediate, which is a number of blends. Every field has a different kind of oil. Some oil is sweet, which means it has no H2S in it. Other oil is sour, which means it has hydrogen sulfide H2S in it. And so that all that oil goes to refineries, and refineries turn into products like diesel, marine diesel, aviation fuel, gasoline with different octane ratings. That's what refineries do. But it's under the umbrella of West Texas Intermediate. And who determines what West Texas Intermediate is? The Mercantile Exchange in New York. Also Chicago Mercantile Exchange in New York. New York Mercantile Exchange used to be in the Twin Towers. I guess it's in the new tower, where you got a bunch of traders. They all look like epileptics, screaming and yelling and their hands waving. If you ever saw Trading Places, that is in the Twin Towers. That's a perfect representation of it. But these traders represent different entities, companies, associations, and they set the price. These are marketeers. They set the price. But what they're generally doing is they're buying futures contracts, which, like my grandfather did when he was a farmer, he bought futures for the price of soybeans 6 months from that time. Let's say, I'll stick with oil. Let's say you want to buy $60 barrel oil, and you pay for that future in 6 months. You want to get $60 for your oil 6 months from now. Well, you got to pay a contract for that. So if oil is $500 a barrel or $1 a barrel, you still get $60 a barrel because you paid for that contract. And that's how every company does that. They hedge. You can't run a business not knowing the price of your commodity in the future when you actually get the commodity and after it goes through the refining process. So that's what they do. And that's West Texas Intermediate. That's the United States. Now, we figure out how much oil we got from Cushing, Oklahoma. That's where we store most of our oil. And we store our natural gas at Henry Hub here in Louisiana, not far from where I'm speaking right now. And so what's the price of natural gas at Henry Hub? Okay, that's what they say. But that price is determined in the Mercantile Exchange, Chicago and New York. Now, overseas, you have Brent Crude. Now, Brent's, like I said, it's a bunch of different blends, but it's mostly from the North Sea, and that's at the ICE in London, Intercontinental Contract Exchange. And they do the same thing that our Mercantile Exchange does. They set the bunch of traders representing different entities, associations, companies. They set the price of Brent Crude. Those are the two major ones in the world, Brent Crude and West Texas Intermediate. There's others in the world, but that's the one we generally consider. So it's done with a free market, and it can be really inefficient. Like futures, I don't do futures. You can lose all your money. You can become totally bankrupt in 10 minutes. But I did options, so they buy options. Well, futures traders made West Texas Intermediate minus $40 a barrel in April 2020, which means if you want to sell your barrel of oil, you'll have to pay someone $40. Well, that's insane. But that's how insane things can get that out of hand. And but generally, it functions, and it functions a lot better than central authority. The market, Mr. Market, rules, and he's the best arbiter of prices. And so you have all these people screaming and yelling at each other, setting the price. which benefits them much better than a central authority, because they absolutely do not have all the information available, and they can't make intelligent decisions infecting millions of people. So that's where the price of crude is determined. It's Mercantile Exchange in the United States, ICE in London, West Texas Intermediate, and Brent Crude.